anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's hard. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Powering through a tackle. You finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Changing the play now at the line. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Let's it go quickly. Touchdown, TCU. They grab the early lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, they're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
You keep him off balance for the run. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Selvia. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The catch is made for a huge pickup. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Forced out and more. He's still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. There was no catching that time.
This all week, I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding the line of the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his point.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Clemson. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy
this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Defense will keep it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking deep downfield to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Home Frogs.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Ground game, the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back's got it again. They feed it to the back again and again.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that and close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line.
time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense taking a shot deep toward the end zone? Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Gonna run it. It's Diaz. Makes a nice move there. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball and had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Horned Frogs have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the ground, it's Diaz. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can he get there on the ground? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. He gets loose. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff to the back. Fighting him off. Gets into space at the 50. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. He finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Diaz. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. We're going to throw the football. Over the middle and incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic on the PAT. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee in the bigger football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fires it to the wideout. He's got room to run. He's stopping at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hussein. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They get the second half started with the running play. It's past the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Using his legs, it's Selvia going absolutely nowhere. Awesome. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming down on the curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Oh, the pass
rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, TCU. A huge special teams score. Well, Kirby knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That catch is hauled in. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They'll try the right here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back, takes the handoff. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Connection there for 6 points.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they'll use the ground game here. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. That big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to up and over it. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The back's got him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
Pressure on them defense.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's hard. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To dart right down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down.
Do this, offense.
Pounding away with the run game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught on a comeback route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
About to yell, the quarterback looks to his right.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Horned Frogs are going to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Come on, set. Let's get that touch. Terrier. Gorilla.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Empty backfield now. They go for two. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hussein. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Offense is back out there. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he blew that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's going to take off. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Leaning on the run game here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught behind the line. It's Selvia. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Will go for here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Build that momentum, offense.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fox.